we go.
So that was after the toss. He's eliminated. You guys go back to the dorms?
Oh yeah, that's the end of the day. I mean,
Nothing else going on
It
that
had
day?
to have been super late. Like when you left, it was dark outside, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Did they grab you for an interview?
Oh yeah, every
After
time.
that?
Every time.
Steven's like, another one?
Yeah, I already knew. Like they're gonna
come get you.
they're gonna come get me.
Did they put you out of bed or did they?
No, I never had that happen. It was always right after. Hey, we need an interview. So
Right.
I knew it was coming for all of you guys.
Yeah.
Man.
You're the last man standing, man.
Yeah. That was obviously the end of that day. Next day, what day would we be on
That
now?
would have been
6.
Five or six?
Five?
5 or 6?
5 or 6.
Yeah.
7,
Five.
6.
Yes, it's 5.
Five.
No. Mine was 4. I think yours was 5. So this is day
Yours
6.
six.
Okay, so 6, we wake up to the wonderful music, and there's a podium in the middle of the dorm floor, and it's got a Russian nesting doll.
Was it there when you woke up?
Dole.
Yeah.
So they did in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
They pulled this out there.
Oh, sneaky,
Did-
sneaky.
Oh, wow.
I didn't trip on it in the middle of the night
Yeah, I
because
was
I didn't move
They
beds.
did.
Yeah.
Found a position
Screw
to
that doll.
sleep.
So yeah, so the doll, and so I'm at the point to where my boys are gone. Oh, by the way, in the interviews at that point, the big thing was the band broke up.
Oh.
The band broke
The
up.
band's broken up, eh?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. Let's go with that. I'm at the point to where I'm complete, and I also referred to myself in interviews at that point as nomad, because I just didn't really want a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would hang out. It didn't mean I didn't want to play and be involved and talk to people, but I didn't need a little.
You're fine.
I didn't
yeah.
need a group at that
Right.
point.
Yeah.
I was just like, so I see the doll down there, and I'm like, I'm gonna go grab it. It's fine. Like, I'm not gonna get eliminated. It's it's a Russian nesting doll. So
I
I
don't know
assume
what the hell that is.
you don't.
I have no
It's
idea.
the little
Big doll
dolls.
with the littler dolls
It's
and the
like-
littler dolls.
Oh, okay.
So it's gonna have a
Yeah.
lot of surprises in
Gotcha.
it. It's not like
Gotcha.
one thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm like, I'm gonna grab it. It was the mood I was in. At that point though, guys, I mean, I honestly really never slept.
Did you change beds that night?
No, about the last 2, I stayed in the same bed the last 2.
Finally.
Because it was emptying out.
It
yeah.
was emptying out. There was space. Like we weren't all
Okay.
crowded next to each other. It was getting better.
So it's probably under 100 people, right? Because with the
It's under
toss
100.
game.
No, it's definitely under
Oh no,
100.
it's way under that because going into this day we're going into Mingle,
Okay.
and so I'm gonna guess there was about 70 people left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So about 70 people left. Anyway, so I'm gonna get the doll. So I'm down there contemplating, and I'm sure this will be on the show because I can't remember who I was talking to. I think I was like, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just grab it. And I was just, do I get it? Now, once I got down there, I wasn't as ballsy, but I was pretty sure I was just gonna go ahead and grab it. About that time, Levi comes running over, and he grabs it like a football. Like now he's got. I think it was Levi. Pretty sure. If I'm
You
wrong.
think he saw you coming to make a move, and he's like, "Damn it, I
People
want it."
started coming in.
Yeah.
People were like,
It's
"Ooh,
like,
what is
slowly
this?"
then-
But nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were
Wow.
thinking about it, and Levi came and grabbed it because he was over there thinking about it too. He's like, "You know what? I'm getting it." Well, good thing I didn't get it because the first pick was a disadvantage,
Ooh.
Oh man.
and what the disadvantage was is, I think I don't remember how the disadvantages were chosen. You might have been having to choose a disadvantage or whatever, but it wasn't on. I don't remember it being on the doll. I can't remember at this point. 'Cause like I said, I had not slept. I was
Okay.
complete. Just
Fried.
yeah, man.
Well, it'd be a nice surprise when we watch the show.
Yeah, no, I was completely just like in a coma at that point. I always tell people I felt like I was just kind of flying above myself.
Yeah.
Like it was a video game and I was watching myself walk. So the disadvantage that happened to him though, this day we went into Mingle later, was he had to get tethered in Mingle to one of the twins.
Oh.
The twins.
So did one of the twins pick a disadvantage as well? Is that how it worked out?
Yeah, why'd they
It
select
came
the
down to later that day a vote. I guess I can get to that. There was a vote. Were y'all all in there when the twin came back?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so there were 2 twins at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
I cannot remember how they got tethered. Oh, we had to choose. Levi had to get up. At that point, when you had
And
to
choose who you want to be tethered to.
And he
Oh,
chose
that's
him.
evil.
Ooh.
And he chose the twin.
Yeah, Levi was one of the ones during the throw and catch game where he was like, "Oh, fuck those twins," because
Oh, so he
everybody
didn't
was
do
like,
him
"Fuck those
maliciously,
guys."
saying,
Yes.
I'm going to take
Yeah.
him down with me.
He got a disadvantage, and he chose the twin.
Good.
Wow.
Go,
I mean,
Levi.
what, you can't choose a buddy, really. Like, if it was me
No,
and I chose you,
because
then
that's a
it'd be like,
disadvantage.
It's
yeah.
a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So,
you
they
gotta
had to
pick-
be tethered in Mingle. Impossible. During
Oh.
Mingle, it was
with the running around
absolute
and stuff.
They
insanity.
tethered by their feet.
Well, and you have to have a certain amount of people that goes into a room.
Right.
You're two now, not one.
Yeah.
So your package deal.
Like he
Package
said.
deal. So
Oh, that is evil.
I'll get to them later in Mingle.
Okay.
I love it.
That was a disadvantage. Then there was another one that was an advantage, and that was a token that you could go use in the vending machine,
Oh,
and it was for 10. It was worth 10 tokens.
handy.
10 tokens will get you an elimination. You can eliminate a player.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay.
So this is all done on stage, and you have to. We'll have to watch the show because,
Yeah.
like I said, I just don't. The details were gone in my brain.
Yeah, yeah.
But somebody was eliminated from the stage. Like,
Just like
pick
that.
a player to eliminate.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's
Yeah.
so brutal. Yeah.
That was the advantage.
Were you nervous when that person was picking the
Oh
player?
yeah, always nervous because
Yeah.
at that point I'm kind of an extra. Like I'm not.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
kind of like I would be if I was just kind of singled out. I'd be an easy out.
Right.
So it was an advantage and a disadvantage.
Every doll
Ever had more than
something.
Gotcha.
I don't remember if it was an order,
Whatever.
but it was advantage
Yeah.
or disadvantage.
Okay,
Advantage,
gotcha.
advantage. So one of the other advantages was you didn't have to play in the next challenge, which was Mingle.
Wow.
Right.
We didn't know it was Mingle yet.
Right.
Mm.
But just said you could sit it out.
You can sit it out.
And it was our
Wow.
friend.
It was Shelly.
Yeah.
So
Shelley.
she's automatically into the next 30
Automatically
something.
does not even have to go to Mingle. She just gets
So
to
she's
hang
like
out in
top
the dorm.
35.
She's in the
Yeah.
dorm by herself while everyone has to split.
Wow. How lucky.
How did y'all pick who gets to pick the dolls?
Okay,
Like-
so when you had the doll,
You get to pick who goes next.
I have to go give it to somebody.
Oh.
And then they have to
Okay.
encase it.
Yeah,
That's
I was like, I don't
cool.
want it, man. It's like,
Sorry.
sorry, dude. Like,
You know what?
Now,
this season
everybody
has
did
sounded
ask,
really
does it-
good.
Yeah.
does anybody want it? Because somebody,
Right.
I think during that time, they're like, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah.
Right.
But most people were like, nope. No,
We're out.
Because at one time, Levi, I was going to get the doll, and Levi came up to me, and he
Yeah.
goes, "You were going to get it. Do you want it now?" And I was like, I actually really don't want it now." And he goes, "All right, well,
You respected that?
you may get it
You may-
Oh.
because you were wanting it. And if I come down to a hard decision,
Right.
you were wanting
Yeah,
it.
you
I
were.
don't-
You were.
you know what I mean? And I
Johnny
was
on
like,
the spot.
I was like, okay, but he's like, he walked away. So I'm like, okay, I didn't get the doll.
And there's only one advantage or disadvantage per person. You can't go twice.
Right.
Right.
So those were the ones I can remember.
Okay.
Levi had to pick a player to go into the next challenge with. That would also be at a two players disadvantaged. So he picked that twin. Yeah, and then the advantage was Shelly didn't have to go into the game. Just the other advantage was the coins to eliminate a player. Cannot remember who got eliminated.
Let's go back to the twins. So that you said the twins was kind of standing out as becoming not a favorite in the room.
Yeah, they
When
started to be like, we need to break these guys up.
Yeah, I don't think I explained it well on the throw catch thing. He was supposed to throw it to his team, which was my team,
Mm-hmm.
and then he was like, well, and he was like,
He changed his mind.
He changed his mind. He was going to go throw it to another team, and so our team, like Levi and everybody, was like, hey, what the fuck, bro?
He turned and it changed everyone's opinion of him.
So then now everybody's like, he has a fucking target on his back now. But
okay.
even though he decided, because
He went
because
ahead
of the
and
heat
did it.
that was on him, he went ahead and.
But
did
he
our
was
team.
honestly, he wasn't trying to. He was like actually wanted to make it easy for himself. Our line was starting to go back. So he's like, you know what? I could be easier if I just do it to this person.
So when Levi
Yeah.
gave him the disadvantage, was the room excited, or did everybody kind of keep to
I
themselves?
don't remember the reaction.
Okay,
I don't
that'd be interesting
remember.
to see this on TV.
Yeah.
So the nesting doll was what started the day,
Okay,
and it had maybe 6 in there. So there were advantages and disadvantages. Those are the only ones I can remember.
okay.
Wish I could just be more.
So one of the advantages or disadvantages, I believe, or one of the disadvantages on the nesting doll, I think Steve, I hope I remember this correctly, but I think it was through a nesting doll that he had to pick another player, which was one of the twins, not the one that was going to get tethered to
Right. The other twin.
Oh, the other twin.
the other
Yeah.
twin. I'm not fully sure and clear. I can't remember, but at some point they're both on stage. This is before we go into Mingle.
Okay.
Okay, so that's this day. The day we're gonna go to Mingle.
After the doll.
This is happening.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't after because I didn't go. So okay, so we were to vote out either Steve or a twin. Okay, and that's a real split room. Because
Really?
the twins have their little sheep clique.
Is the podium out there again, an X and an O, or how do you guys
Yes.
do the vote?
Okay.
Yes, you walk up to it.
Oh, and they
Oh,
can
so like the
see.
same-
They,
You
so
should've
they,
skipped.
they had to go through the same stuff
you
I
should've-
did.
Yeah.
Shot
Yeah,
that.
you go up to the stage and you vote.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
so
Did they start at the beginning of the numbers or back of the numbers again? Do you remember?
I don't,
Okay.
but I do remember like they could. Steve came. Oh, I think it was he made a speech. He said, I have been chosen to choose another player, and this player I'll be up against, like, and I want to stay, but I have to choose somebody. So, I would hope that you guys will keep me in the game, and it's going to be either me or another player. So he chose a twin.
Oh man.
Yeah. Hopefully I remember this right.
Yeah.
But that is what happened. He had to choose somebody, and then he had to plead his case.
Right.
So, love you
Sounds
guys.
like Squid Game.
Love you guys. So now we're like, oh shit, we gotta vote somebody out. Well, I already know. Twins, he's gone. He's
it.
gone.
It's an easy choice.
Yeah, because the thing is he was the twin that was on the team that was eliminated when
The
Mike.
old teams.
Yeah,
That was brought back.
Oh, and he got brought back.
They brought.
Ooh, we have an
Thunder.
ominous
That just-
thunderstorm.
That just made me jump.
They brought him back.
Sorry.
See, he should have already been out of the game.
Wait, Steven, can you start that one more time? Sorry, I just want to make sure we
from
get
where?
your full sentence of it was the twin that was brought back.
Yeah, so a twin was brought back. He was on. There was an X team and an O team in the beginning. Obviously, we were all X's, and Mike counted it, and we win. And the other team, they get squibbed. You're out of the game. Well, no, this twin somehow gets a free ticket to come back into the game. So now we got the two twins back.
Again?
So he comes back, and I'm like, he shouldn't. First of all, he shouldn't even been there, and second of all, when it came time to vote Mike out, he voted Mike out.
Yeah, both the twins did.
Yeah, both the twins.
And I talked to those guys too. It
both the
disappointed
twins
me.
voted Mike out. So I'm like, well, this dude's gone.
Yeah, I thought we bonded too when I was doing the counting thing. We helped put the team
Yeah.
together, and I thought the twins would support me as well. And
Started
Well-
off so lovely.
boo!
Well,
I
they-
boo you, twins.
Boo you, twins.
Well, they definitely didn't win because they went out before me. So
Spoilers.
yeah, so I go up. Well, the people are watching.
No,
the show
I
right
know,
now.
I know.
He doesn't
So-
deserve the name Raul. That's my brother. And
I go up to vote. I don't know if this is going to make the show or not, but when I go up to vote, I look up at the twin, whichever one it is, and I said, "Do you remember who you voted for when it came time to vote out the Mike in the beginning of the game?" He's like, "No, I don't know." I said, "Well, yeah, you voted X. You voted Mike out." And he's he was the reason that you're in the game. So is that what I think that's
Yeah.
what I told him.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I can't remember exactly what I told him. No, this is what I said. I go, you said your brother was the reason we were all here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
In the catch game. I said, you remember what you said? And he said, no. I said, well, what you said was your brother is the reason that we're all here. That's what you said. And he said, okay. And I said, well, you got that wrong.
Oh,
I said, you got that all wrong. Your brother's not the reason we're here. The guy you voted out, Mike, is the reason we're all here. So, you're gone.
bam!
I
Gave me goosebumps. Gave me
Look at
goosebumps.
you, baby.
yeah, I don't know if it's going to make the show. Because
Hopefully.
it
I hope
better.
that does.
Better.
Please.
That's a great dad. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I love it.
So I go. So at that point, I rip again, rip it off because now I'm changing
back to
back to a X
Oh, okay.
because he's got to go out. So I'm
Right.
back with greens. So it's funny because I go over there and people are like,
Excellent. Well, that's definitely on
Laid
camera.
the smack it
it's
down.
funny. Zoe, is that Kurt's
Yeah.
daughter? It was funny because Zoe went
Ah,
like mic drop.
Nice.
I still wasn't a part of their crew, but I thought that was cute. She's
That was a
like,
good move.
mic drop,
Appreciate
and I
you,
was like,
buddy.
"Hey."
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So he was gone. Everyone voted him out. They voted the twin out. They kept New York Steve.
Did anybody vote
Oh, it's
for?
great. Oh yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
he it was easy.
Okay.
Easy choice.
He didn't have it. He's gone.
Wow.
So the other twin that night went into Mingle. We went into Mingle that night. So I guess we can start there. They line us up at the door like they did before.
Is it just like the show, pretty much?
The
Can you
set.
sing the song for us so we remember?
No. I don't,
Yep.
God, so triggering. So triggering because this was the most
like, "Shut
this was the most psychological game we'd played yet.
Wow.
It was intense, y'all. Like, and I had already, like I said, I was already just delirious. I was just in a sense of delirium from no sleep. I was just tired.
I can't believe they did that because all of our speculation, we're thinking that game would be too violent.
I
There'd
think
may-
all of us
maybe
agree.
too
Right.
many lawsuits
We
involved,
all
and we just took it off.
Yeah, we're like
The-
off the table.
Yeah, off
for
the
sure.
table. Yeah.
No,
There's
listen.
no way they're doing that one. Too physical.
Down
Yeah.
to the turning centerpiece, it's
You're
like
right.
carousel horses in the middle, and the
Jeez.
whole thing turned. The set was incredible. I was like, this is unbelievably impressive. Like, it looked like the show.
No.
Yeah,
I wish I
so
could have seen that set.
going into Mingle was a little tough because I really wasn't, I was on my own kind of like
Yeah.
I didn't really have a group or anybody, so I kind of got with some people. There was this guy, I can't remember Eric. Y'all remember Eric?
No.
Yeah, I would talk to him a little bit, so I was like, hey, can I hang with, get on y'all's teams? Like, yeah, absolutely. So I got with a good little, posse of people, and it was a group of about 15 people. And obviously there's all the sheep groups
Yeah.
that were all staying together. So on this platform, you had this big group of
How many?
20 people over here. You have about
Okay.
13 over here. There's only about 70-ish people left,
Okay.
I would
so
assume.
we're well under 100.
Yeah. And so, do I need to explain what Mingle is for people watching?
Sure.
Obviously, if they're watching, know what Mingle is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's. I mean,
Yeah, so in Mingle, it really is a super intense. You have to be good at math.
Quickly.
You have to be really good at math because if you have a group of 20 people, you need to get little clusters because you don't. In Mingle, they call the number.
Right.
When it comes up 8, you're going to need to get
8 people.
8 people, and you need to work quick. So if you're bargaining with other teams,
Right.
hey,
We need 4.
we have
Yeah.
this. We have people that are good at math can figure out
Right. How
what
to
they
subdivide
how
it,
what they would
yeah.
need for each number.
Yeah.
What do we need for 4? What do we need for 5? What do we need for 6, 7, whatever, right? And you go to the other teams. Do y'all have 2? If we need a 2,
Boom.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Or they could, to our group. Hey, and then they come over, and everything was real maddening because each one's borrowing from each other. And
Ugh.
dude, I got to be honest with you, I suck at math.
I mean-
I suck at math.
You should have had Paul. Paul's really good at math.
King.
Dude,
Mike
that's
is
where
bad
you would have
math
been
too,
really
so-
good. And in fact, Eric on our team is a math and insane how he'd come up with all the different equations and possibilities of what could be
Wow.
called and what would be needed. It was impressive,
That's
dude. I
pretty
was like,
cool.
it's insane that you don't have pen and paper and you can do this.
Good guy to align with.
Yeah. So on I was like, oh God,
Cool.
And so that Mingle was going to go on, till they had however many players they want eliminated, and then the game would be over. If you didn't make it in the door on Mingle, you're eliminated. You're out. Everyone's going to have to borrow from other teams, whether it's your little clique or not. So that's a big part of it. That's when it becomes an absolute insanity is because we're gonna they have 3 that we can take from, and you know what I mean. So then it's a fight between.
I think we need to explain the basic concept of the game, just in case
Yeah,
somebody
just in
doesn't
case
know.
somebody's
So,
like, yeah.
who wants to do it?
I don't know enough about it.
Steve, why don't you do a real brief explanation of Mingle?
So in Mingle, let's say you have 50 people on the stage.
On a spinning stage.
On a spinning stage, there's going to be a buzzer there's going to be a number that is flashed to all the contestants. Because could be an 8, it could be a 10, it could be a 14, it could be a 4. You just don't know. That's what makes the game, crazy, is because you have to be ready for any one of those. And if you have a team, if it's going to be a 3, and y'all are my boys,
One of us.
who's
is
not
out.
going to be?
Right.
Well, let me step you back a little bit. So you're on the spinning, rotating platform. They're playing this crazy song. They flash the number up on the screen,
They stop.
and now the platform stops. You have to grab that amount of people with you and go into a room that's
Series
on the
of doors.
perimeter.
There's maybe like
How many rooms were there? About
Maybe like 18 doors.
18 doors.
And not all of them were available. It had to have a light on above it.
Oh,
Did
so
they
if
change the lights?
you're in there, they flash 3. You have to grab 2 friends and run in that room and close the door, and then you,
can
survive
only have
that round.
number. The number that you're given, if it's us 5, when that clacker goes, you cannot leave this platform until you hear the loud alarm. Once you hear that loud alarm, and this
Go
room
time.
is dark, it's flashing lights.
Oh wow!
It's scary. It actually is
Yeah.
really scary. You have to get to this room. You got to pick a door. If the door we pick is right here because it's closest to us, when we hear that alarm, boys, we
You
got to
gotta
get to the door.
dash.
But here's the trick:
The door might be locked.
if some other group of people has stragglers, has a couple of extras that they're like, oh well, what are we gonna do? It's a 5. We're 7. Well, sorry.
Sorry.
Like, you're gonna
Kill or be killed.
if we get to this door and don't shut it in time, 2 could barge through the door.
Oh, okay.
You don't want them in there because
Right.
once that
Scrap that
time runs
number.
out, if you have those people in your room, all 7 of us are gone.
And that's where we thought it might be too violent and too
Right.
risky.
Yeah.
They made,
Was the floor padded or anything?
No.
Did anybody fall?
oh yeah, people are falling all over the place.
Wow. That's so
Because
cool.
there's
And the-
some
and the-
older
and the-
people in there that didn't have great knees and
Right.
stuff, and we're like, that wouldn't be fair.
The
yeah.
stage also turned really fast. It was surprising. Like
Was it kind of to make you a little dizzy and disoriented,
Yes,
right?
it was to
Really?
disorient you, and it was
And the
it was
lights being down and flashing?
lights. It was a lot of if you had anxiety,
Yeah.
Yeah, but-
it was really insane.
That's
Wow.
what you
And
learn away.
especially
Wow.
going on no sleep. So it's like the doors had some pieces inside, like where fingers could get crushed, like
Oh.
to keep you from
Yeah.
getting your fingers crushed. And they didn't. You had to really get that last push to shut it. It couldn't just.
Oh, okay.
Snap, so-
Okay, it had a spring to where it would.
Yeah,
But
the
then it would-
purpose
but
they
then-
did that. Yeah,
okay.
that's smart.
But people didn't even care. Like, so. Anyway, that's the game. So us 5 got to get to that door, and nobody else needs to get into it. If it's a 4,
One of us is
Uh-oh.
out of luck. We got to
Someone's
join another
Paul-
team.
Paul-
Getting chopped. Yeah.
Paul, see if they need a 1.
Yeah.
You don't know. Like that's why other teams were checking. If it's an 8, y'all have a 2. Do y'all have 2 we can borrow? It's us 6. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you had to do well, and that's where it became insane. Like I would need a pen and paper for all this.
Yeah.
Some of
We
these
don't-
guys were math wizards. It was insane to me.
I can't wait to see that.
Oh, it's absolute
Were
insanity.
people just screaming at the end of each round?
Yes. So that was one of the scary parts of it, is because you only had, I think it was 30 seconds maybe to get to the door, get your
Really?
people in the door and shut that door.
It's a lot of
So
pressure.
if you were grouped with all these people and you were odd out, it became madness. Like I'm going in the room.
Are you open?
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not going out of the game. So people would try to bust into rooms to get that many
Wow.
people out and push people out. It became like
That could have been so dangerous.
became violent.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Like
they did it.
every time we went in a room, the group I was with, so I got through 3 times. Every time, somebody from way on the other side of the circle tried to bust through our room.
Wow.
We were physically having to push people out, like with
Wow.
all your muscle, push them out. They were not going to not get in the room.
That could have turned into a fight.
Dude, it was crazy. So once you got your door closed, there was this little slot in the door,
Right.
and it was like you thought people were going to get shot
like the show.
because people were pissed.
Could you lock the
Like
door?
people were cussing, like "fuck you, get the fuck out."
Could you lock the door to keep
Yes,
them out?
you locked it.
Okay.
It turned.
But you would
violent.
hear like people like seriously like beating on doors and like get the fuck out, like just like
Wow.
like mad because
Yeah.
somebody let them down
Yeah.
or pushed them out or didn't. Dude, it was nuts.
Kind of dealing with people that haven't slept, the emotions, the trauma, and I
girl-
can't imagine that.
The girls that were on in our group were crying in the room because one of the dudes that was with us, and I can't remember his name, he was talking a bunch of shit out the slot.
Oh, no way.
Do you remember the guy that like Viking?
Yeah, Viking.
Viking. He didn't make it in he's one guy tried to push
Damo.
Huh?
Damo.
Yeah, super cool. I talked to him in the hotel after I got out, but he was yelling out the door at him like "fuck you, Viking," and like
Damo's the nicest freaking
he's
dude.
like "fucking Viking," and the girls were like "shut up! Why are you yelling at him?" And the one girl was crying because she was just so emotionally like freaking out. Between the anxiety of it and the little rooms didn't have any air conditioning in it. I could barely breathe. I was trying to breathe out of the crack at one point. I was like,
because everybody's all sweaty and hot, probably. And
yeah. So
And you're in a small room.
let's say it was a 14. You have 14 people in there, not 3 or 4.
what was the highest number they called?
I think it was about that.
Wow.
How long were you?
It was a
in
big.
There?
There were some big numbers. Like
How long were you in the door? Wow.
well, they're shooting, so you got to stay in, and then they're waiting to squib people out there. You know?
Right.
It could be 10 minutes.
Gee, oh
Next
my
time we're
God.
all
I
doing
opened-
Love Island, guys.
Yeah,
There
y'all,
was-
y'all are on too hot to
There
handle
was
on
one
Love
point
Island.
where I had to open the door
Yeah.
to physically
Get some air.
breathe.
Oh, man.
I could not get my breath.
Wow.
And then somebody in there said, everybody quit talking, like us talking's taking the
Yeah,
oxygen
that's
out of the
true.
room. And I actually sat against the wall and tried to just breathe as light as I could.
Right.
But I had to open the door, and then you'd hear over the internet, I could say that. Well, the producers would say, keep the door shut. Shut your door. And I'm like, I can't breathe.
Close your door.
Yeah, no, you could not keep your door open. And it was,
Wow.
it
Sounds brutal.
was crazy. So,
Reality.
we go through a few rounds. It's very intense, man. Like this, there was if you didn't get in the room, the fighting that was going on outside it sounded like a riot. Like people were freaking storming the place.
Great TV. I
This
see
is
great
gonna-
TV.
oh my God.
No,
Yes.
it was like I was so surprised to hear the insanity outside the door.
Yeah.
And it made it scarier. Like you're like, man, like they didn't
Like
get in.
life or
They
death?
didn't get in. You look out and see, oh my God, it's so and so. Wow, how did they not get in? Like
Yeah.
they looked like they were doing good in their team, on their group. How did they not get in? That's why, because you have to split it up. There's gonna be odd people out. Well, here's how I went out. If they called, I think it was a 7. Our group was good with every number, splitting us like this way, that
Yeah.
way, thus 3, these like thirds, halves,
Right.
quarter.
Right.
Unless it was,
An odd number?
unless it was an odd
Odd
number, it was a
number.
7. And because that group I was with was
Those
kind of,
odd prime numbers are just
Every
horrible.
time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
If this one number was called, I was.
You were
It was
cooked.
actually it was me. It might have been me. No, I think it was just me. I can't remember at that point. But I got with these people, and they were cool and whatever. But the group I was in, I was kind of like
The odd man out?
one man out. I was the nomad. But they
Right.
were super cool with me the whole time. Like we always had it. Whether we had to split in half,
Right.
whether we had to split in thirds on one. I think I played 3 or 4 games, 3 or 4 rounds.
Right.
Wow.
This was the last one
The very last round.
for me. I think the game when I went out went one more.
Okay. Okay.
The one number they could have called that would have screwed me, that I did not want to see come up, I think it was 7. It was 7.
Of course. Lucky number 6.
I had already ahead of time went over and said, "Do y'all if it's I think it was 7. I have to watch it back, but if it's a 7, do y'all need one? No, we're good on a 7. Go to the other group of people. Would y'all need one if it's a 7? No, we already got that.
Oh.
Like, and they weren't being uncool. They're just
Yeah,
like,
they're
no,
just
we
like,
have
we're
every
already-
possible equation done.
You saw it
Yeah,
coming.
so-
So I was like, okay, God, man, if it's not, I'm good to go. I'm gonna make it. Like I'm going through.
7.
Boom, 7.
Were you thinking about doing something evil and like just jumping in a room? Quick on
I
anybody?
jumped. So what I did was I jumped off with the team and went. I
You
wasn't.
just
gonna,
can't give up and stand there.
I wasn't going to do that. So I jumped off with the team. I wasn't going to take anybody out. Like try to push them back and get in. Plus, our team was tight with that. You ain't going to get in that room if you're not supposed to go.
Oh my God, you're showing character and integrity in the game.
How dare you?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just went. I knew it wasn't going to happen, and it was like, shut. I'm like, okay. So at that point, I went ahead and ran up over to the other side because craziness was going on the other side with those teams.
So,
Yeah, some people jacked, like some people screwed other people over. And they started switching rooms. Like, come on, we need 2. We need, or like, whatever, screaming, we need 3. So I went in a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like a wrong number or so. No, like I went in a room and then somebody in the room was like trying to get his bud, like his mate, like it was like his, like it would have been one of us,
Right.
trying to tell him, come over, we'll be good to go. And I'm like, shit, I might make it through this.
Yeah.
And that room I was in was overflow, like of it was like everybody that was in that room
Yeah.
was going out. So at that point, the time was like down to 11, 9, 8. I walked out, and I just walked out. I'm like, it's it.
That's
That's
it.
it. That's game.
There's nothing you can do.
Damn.
Well, at least you did it with dignity,
Yeah,
you know?
you did.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
kept
You
our
didn't try to
integrity,
screw
man.
anybody at the last second.
Yeah.
Just to further
I just
yourself.
tried to get it. I didn't push any. I didn't squeeze anybody's room.
That's good.
I went in because there was a possibility of some weird number shit, and it didn't happen.
I
So
know there's players out there thinking, "Oh, it sucks. You're on that show. You
Right.
should have. It's cutthroat. It's game show. You should have done it." But I'm proud of you. I think you
Yeah.
did that right.
I would have got. That's the point where I'd have been cutthroat and said, "Fuck
Ram
it."
would have been evil. Ram.
Is it-
Well,
is it
here's
that-
the problem if you do that. If you were cutthroat and you went in that room,
Target on your back.
Next round, you're screwed.
no, everybody in the room goes,
Somebody better leave then.
yeah, see, like,
Who's going to do that?
the problem also with that is that once the room's full, it's locked, and getting, like, if you try to get in our room, the games I played, forget it. You're
Right.
getting your arm broken off.
Right.
Like they were not letting people in.
Wow.
It was the guy that's was he a kicker, like a
Yeah, Daryl from Columbus.
redheaded dude?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was him.
muscled up.
Yes,
Yeah,
he was one of the guys I was with.
Ah,
You wasn't getting in this room.
yeah.
Wow.
He was a strong dude.
So that's what I'm saying. You could have tried.
He was a long snapper.
long snapper.
long snapper.
You could have.
That's what
I
they
was
call
gonna-
my
so they were
old
cool.
girlfriend.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's.
They were cool. Like they were super cool.
I was gonna say there's a joke there, but you beat me to it.
If I was gonna like try to do it, wouldn't have been with them, because we were we were a good team up to there.
That's what I'm saying. At
Now
that-
the other side, there was madness. That was a possibility. I was like, shit, I might have this. So I was in a room. We're probably gonna see all this.
Yeah.
I was in, and one dude was trying to recruit his boy over, and it didn't work out.
Wow.
Yeah. At that point, for me, integrity's out the window when you're that close.
Yeah.
That's the game.
That's again. It's just something
Who
like
would be
you just got backed in the corner and you could have done it.
I mean, it was just didn't work out. Man.
Any
It was crazy.
any regrets
Like during the
with
game.
that elimination? Like Graham was talking about his regrets in mind. You know, not making a speech or being able to throw a rock. Any regrets you would have done differently?
Absolutely not. Like
You're-
I got with some good people, and
Sounds like you did a really
Must
good
be
job.
fucking nice, Steven. Must be nice.
I could have went like up with in fact the green cohorts all said, dude, you come with us. Like I wasn't gonna go with them.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Yeah, he screwed me over. He might do it again.
Y'all, no. So I like the guys the group I was with was super. We never went out. The other ones that thought they were all chummed up, they were the ones getting eliminated.
Wow.
We went through 3 rounds and didn't lose one person.
Do you-
And also not fighting. We were just like, boom, boom, second round, third round, boom, in the room.
So all the alliances like
Like
kind of
butter.
turned on each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you
It
have
was
any idea if
crazy.
Daryl advanced or not?
I don't.
See, he's another one. He's in my top 3. I hope makes it all the way.
I bet he did because they were tight. Like the group I was with, they were just. It was like a machine.
Daryl was amazing. I love that guy.
Oh man.
So now the band's been eliminated.
And so I leave there. I'm tired. I'm pissed.
Did you talk about your death scene? What happened?
I
You
just
sat down?
I just sat. It took forever. It took forever to pop the squib.
Uh,
There were some judicial things happening in Mingle that caused me to sit around a long time before I was popped. So I sat there for I probably walked for 20 minutes around, and these people are in the rooms at this whole time, by the way,
Yeah.
Oh, it's just
sitting in there, and
20
they're
minutes suffocating.
Yeah, so I'm just walking around, just sitting there, and everyone else that was out was just sitting there, and pop, finally got popped.
There you go.
I was like just sitting Indian style, just on the floor, just with my hands like this.
Put a sigh.
Boom! It just went off, and I just went.
There had to be
Yeah.
a sigh of relief in a way, though. A little bit.
I was tired.
How'd you
man.
feel
I was
when that popped?
I was just tired.
Just tired? Were you ready to go? Or were you disappointed?
Well, I wanted to win the game, but
Yeah.
I was just so defeated by them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game, just being in the show alone for that many days
Yeah.
took so much out of me.
Yeah,
That game was 6 days in itself.
I bet.
Like
Yeah, just all
I
day.
had nothing left, physically, mentally, and then we had to go do an interview.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah.
Let's get your thoughts. Please.
It was the worst time to interview me.
Yeah.
That ought to be-
How's that interview
oughta-
going?
I couldn't even remember. Thought it'd be interesting.
So now they take you back to the hotel. Did you meet with the psychologist and they put you through the process?
Yeah, I didn't want to talk to anybody. Yeah. The psychologist came
Understandably.
up and said, "Hey, he's happy, ready to." It was Robin. It's
Yeah,
neat.
Robin.
Robin's great.
Yeah.
Super
Robin.
cool guy.
Shout out Robin if
Hey,
you're
Yeah,
Robin.
great
watching.
job, Robin.
And I
Very
told
good job.
I told Robin when he came up to me, I'm sure you're a nice guy, but dude, I don't want to fucking talk to anybody right now. And he goes, well, do you need anything? And I said, I want double Jack and like just like a Corona or something. He's like, oh, you want that? And I was like, yeah. Like
Please.
you asked.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay, let me get on it. And I said, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want any interview. I'm not doing an interview right now. I just
Need
want
some time.
I want my phone and to go to my room. And they're like, good. That's what they're there for.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You
To
know?
support you in what you want
And I
to
said,
do.
I'm sure
Yeah.
I don't mean any disrespect at all. Like I just not right now.
Yeah.
And I didn't talk to anybody. Didn't hang out. Didn't go to freaking get food or go meet players. I was like,
Just went straight to your room,
Yep.
which was a nicer upgraded room than what we stayed at.
Nice
originally.
room, finally.
Yeah, big room. Yeah.
Yeah.
it was nice. I got in
wasn't
there.
it?
I'm like, okay, this is a good start.
So when you got back to the room, did you immediately fall asleep finally?
Well, I didn't get to. I called Kat first.
Your lovely
grabbed my
girlfriend?
phone. Yeah, I called my. Just did that. I checked my messages, which was all
Gets
her.
bombarded. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and so we talked, and I told her about as much as I could say, and
Yeah.
and just caught up. And then that was when I was downstairs. Just that's the first thing I did was grab my bag and call her. And then after I was done with that, that's when I went to my room. And I'm like, sweet, nice room. Yeah.
And then
And that was the end of the day for me.
Then your interviews the next day.
To end it off, though, yeah. To end that off, though, I started getting sick like Ram.
Oh no.
That night, I started to feel it. I'm like, because everybody in the game was sick. I mean, the
Yeah.
medic tent always had at least 10 to 15 people at it at one time.
At minimum. Yeah.
They started giving out, electrolyte tablets. Everybody like patient zero, whatever, that started it. I started getting it, and then
What time did you have to get up the next day?
last thing I'll say about this,
Oh.
I went to sleep that night. Finally, like I'm in a place with no snoring and I could sleep, and
Oh no.
I was dreaming, and I was like my head. I woke up and I had my phone in my hand, and I looked around and I was in the dorm, and I freaked out because I thought I was in a bunk bed, and I'm like, oh my god, I have my phone in here, and I was awake, like I was looking at people,
Wow.
like I
You
saw
were
my clothes. I
hilarious,
saw my
dude.
clothes hanging over the railing. And I'm like, oh my god! If I did find out I have my phone in here, and I was awake, I was
Took you a
completely
sec.
awake, holding my phone, and thinking I was in the game.
That proves how intense that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
This-
scared.
this
I was
experience
like,
is,
I'm
yeah.
like, I was like, kind of like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
freaking out because I don't do that.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
sleepwalking without walking. I was completely
Yeah.
awake, and I was in the dorm.
Like sleep paralysis.
Yeah, it was.
kinda
It was.
sorta.
It was. I was like, dude, I'm ooh,
Wow.
like I'm fucked up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a long
So
trip home.
next, what time did you have to get up for your interview, the master interview?
I don't remember the next
I was lucky. I got to sleep in to noon.
Yeah.
So you guys,
I slept in.
yeah, good.
Ram. What time did they get you up again, Ram?
6.
I hated going back for the interview.
Yeah, that does kind of suck.
It's hard.
I
right?
didn't want to go back to that place.
Yeah.
Same.
And you go back in to where the
studios
dorms
are,
are. I
yeah.
can hear the people in the dorms.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
You got to be quiet.
Yeah.
And I hear them in there all having fun, like throwing
One last
throwing a
torture.
freaking little.
That's what got me too.
Yeah.
I could hear them in there, and I was like, ugh, I was so mad.
Oh,
and I
one
just
last thing we have
didn't
to
wanna
say
be there.
about Mingle that you said was really interesting. The very last number they called was a 2. And that's how they coupled people up for the marble game. Because I walked by the marble set the next
Steven's
day.
like,
Say
duh.
what?
I said the last number
The
they called
fuck?
was a 2.
Yeah, you said,
No, I never said that.
somebody said that's how they lined
I
up the
wouldn't-
people for
I
marble.
would- chatter
I
amongst
wouldn't
the
Oh, maybe it was
players.
chatter on the,
Yeah.
on the
I
WhatsApp.
wouldn't have known what number it was because I was
Oh,
gone.
okay. So now we know there was at least another round before you
It
were
had to have
eliminated.
been one more round because we
Yeah.
were going forever. Like I was like, how long can this go?
Gosh.
Yeah.
I got to peek into that marble set. It looked amazing.
Oh, you
so
did?
bummed I didn't get to see it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but when my exit interview, I had to be quiet because you guys were doing the ball toss, and I was.
Yeah,
out
I had
there.
to shut up.
And so
too.
when you went back, I'm sure they were filming some other stuff, maybe.
They were all. Well, yeah, I don't know what they were filming. I heard a bunch of people in the dorm, and I was.
It's tough,
Try to
right?
block it out.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was not interested. I was just not.
You
I
checked
was,
out
Home
already?
daddy.
Yeah, when I was starting to not feel good, and I just wanted to come home.
Yeah.
It'd been a long.
I mean-
They
trip.
took everything from
Dude,
you.
you took the brunt of all of it, and you had the most challenges to overcome at that time period.
Yeah, I
That's just so rough.
dude. It sucked, man. I was truly like lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
know.
I just I lost all you guys, and
We
I just
were
didn't
all-
have any. I didn't have
I can't
anybody
even
interested in
comprehend
there.
that.
We were
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
sitting here like, what? Oh my
You didn't have me there to go, 2.
Yeah. Well, my hat's off to you for lasting that long.
Yes.
We were the champs.
I mean, you
I
got
made-
this,
it
you
was
got
top-
some great eliminations and a lot of games you got to
Good,
participate
yeah.
in.
It's just a day
and-
longer
Well,
than
I-
me. Just a day
it's-
longer than me. That's all.
It's top 50, so that's
That's
not
pretty
bad.
impressive.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
If you think about that lasting that long.
A plane ride was unbelievably brutal. I had the worst headache I've ever had.
Wow.
Probably the same thing Ram had. I mean, I'm sure I had a fever because I just had night sweats, just brutal night sweats, and I was I had no row, like I was in a seat between people,
Oh no.
and there was some rows in the back of the plane, and I asked if I could get on those, and they had taken the cushions off, like they said no, we need that for whatever they said, and I was like, there's nobody sitting here. Could I please? Like, I just don't feel good. I mean, I'm seriously, like, I feel sick. I just need to lay down. And they're like, I'm sorry, you can't, sir. You need to go to your seat.
Oh,
Man, you
no.
took
I
a
had to
beating.
fly.
Was
the
it American or British Airlines?
British.
Wow.
Interesting.
I had to fly
Fuck you, mate.
Ugh.
the whole way in between people. I couldn't sleep because my head hurt
Yeah.
so bad.
Oh, that's
And
brutal.
then the pressure
Coming
from the
down.
airplane too probably
Dude,
didn't help either. Yeah.
it was the worst feeling ever. And
That's a
and
10-hour flight.
It's such. I mean, yeah, it's 10 hours.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
My anxiety, that was the end of this whole trip for me. Yeah, so to wrap up the end of my plane ride home and everything, what made it more brutal than the way I felt in my head and just being tired and everything was us having to put Walter down
Yeah.
and our dog. And so Kat and I decided that she would be responsible for that while I was gone, which was really hard. So if we couldn't have flown TJ in, our daughter in from New York, she didn't have a Broadway show at the time, and if she wouldn't have been able to make it, I wouldn't have went to the show because I couldn't have let Kat put, it's like having our child.
Yeah.
So
You fought hard.
yeah, so that I had to come home to that.
And that horrible plane ride too.
Yeah. So
I came home. I
That
hugged
ended
my
my-
front lawn. I laid down in the grass with the dogs, and it felt
I've never
great.
seen you do that ever.
Yeah.
and she also said that I made no
Good.
sense on the car ride.
Gibberish, yeah.
Yeah, because I think she was saying like she almost was concerned, like mentally. Like,
Mentally, yeah.
Like, are you,
It
was this
beat
like a
up pretty
hospital
bad.
thing or like?
I don't remember all the things she talked about, but apparently, because TJ and her came to pick me up from the airport, and they said they didn't understand what I was talking about, and I don't remember the conversation.
It's a mental,
Yeah, it was crazy.
yeah,
So,
mental
yeah.
mess.
Again,
I
that's
was
how
into that.
intense
Yeah.
this experience was.
So all of that craziness, emotion, physically exhausted, mentally exhausted. Steven, I'll ask you first since you're the first one out. Would you do it again?
No, he was last
Last
one.
one.
I mean, last one out. Sorry.
Last
we'll
one
go
out.
reverse order.
I mean,
Sorry.
I honestly have to say I don't think I would want to do it again.
Okay.
I just
That's valid.
it was nothing I would have done by myself. The only way is if the band was gonna go on and it was some kind of all-star thing, I would never leave my boys hanging. But the idea
how
of going
we
back,
roll.
huh?
That's how we roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't have
yeah.
like a personal desire to.
No,
Right.
like if it like my own decision was just, it's not something that I'd be like, oh hell yeah, you know. I just my experiences personally on the show weren't something that I personally would want to do again.
But I hear you develop a nap to find a bed at night.
That's true.
And
If you need a a good bed,
Gunboats will
yeah,
find
have
us
a nap for that.
rest.
So, Mike, would you do it again?
I'm kind of like Steven.
Or no? Well, yeah, I guess we'll just go in order.
Yeah, it was a beating. I you know, it's going to be a
Game time
when it-
decision?
Game time decision. I looking back, I'm so grateful for what happened. You and I, we had totally different experiences.
Yeah.
It's just crazy hearing your story.
Mhm.
You know, I can I get back to you on that? Yeah.
So you're a question mark.
Yeah, I'm kind of I
Undecided.
what an amazing opportunity, and I would consider it very strongly.
Ram, would you ever go back on Squid Game?
Yeah, I'd 100% do it. Just, for me, more than anything for redemption, just because, I didn't like the way things turned out for me before. And plus, I really thought I was going to win. I would 100% go back with or without these guys.
So you say, screw y'all, I'm going back.
Good for you. Good
Yeah,
for you. Yeah.
Ram. I love it.
Yeah,
Paul,
love it.
what do you think?
Sort of the same boat, to be honest. At this point in time, if I were alone, I would not want to do it. But just like I did for this, I mean, if they'd have just hit me and asked me to do it alone, I probably wouldn't have. But if my boys were in, if it's all for one for all, yes, I would do it. But I don't know. I get the right producer in my ear. We loved you. We loved you on the show. We want you to be on there. Okay. I guess I'll do it, man. I don't know. Maybe I can bring Gina with me. I'll be okay. So my whoopee. But sure, why not? Back in Black's in. I'm in, baby.
Awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, what an experience, huh,
Yes,
guys?
I loved it. I love you guys. This is
Yeah.
That's to sum that up. I'm glad we did it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
This-
it wasn't
yeah.
like I hated that so much.
Yeah,
but,
same
but
here.
it's like
It sucks.
I
when you're
did
in
it. I did
Yeah.
it. It was cool. We did it.
Yeah, y'all
What
went
an
and you
experience,
conquered.
But yeah.
But I remember when we were first talking about it too, y'all were like, maybe we'll like get in a frame. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll have just something. And
Yeah,
sounds like
looks like we
y'all-
might have been featured.
yeah, y'all did a
I
great
can't
job.
believe
Yeah,
it.
Everybody,
yeah, it's mission
everybody
accomplished
had
big time.
everybody had really high highs and really low lows.
Even
so
though I'm the first one out, if I get 10 seconds of an interview and maybe showing my elimination,
That elimination needs to be shown.
Yeah, that's right. I did.
And one thing too, I bonded with you guys
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
brought
And I
us
think
all
it helped our
closer.
friendships and it made
Well, I
our
think it
band
bonded
better.
everybody closer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
the
while
whole
y'all
band
were
family,
gone,
yeah.
the whole band family just really bonded together more because while y'all were gone, we were obviously leaning on each other because we didn't have you guys. But then obviously y'all trauma bonded as
Yep.
well.
And all-
So
Positive, man.
it was overall a positive experience.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So, bring
So,
it on.
It
very
Come on,
grateful.
world.
Let's
it
see what
definitely threw a
the.
different dynamic into the
Yeah.
band.
Would you guys do other reality shows?
Now that I'd be interested in because
I've never been a reality show guy, man.
I'll do it, but as long as they don't strip my life away from me again and just break
Well,
me down.
I think we did the most brutal one that's
Yeah, I
out
think we
there.
did. What do you think, man?
I think this was this tougher than Survivor. You think, or Naked and Afraid?
I think Naked and Afraid is pretty.
I think
brutal.
Naked and Afraid of being far worse.
I'd rather do like a cool
Yeah,
tour.
that's not guaranteed
Yeah,
food.
y'all are in air conditioning and you have food.
I want to tour. I want to do a tour bus.
What am I
And
saying?
beds.
Yeah.
I want a bus and a tour. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Naked and
If
Afraid,
some
you have,
cameras want to follow us on that, sure, I'll do a reality
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Naked and Afraid, you have to build a boma to keep out rhinoceroses.
Yeah. Y'all don't have any rhinoceroses in the dorm, so I think.
Yeah, we're complaining that the porridge was too runny.
You have,
If
you,
you're
have,
eating worms out there, right?
you have monkeys shitting on you from
Yeah,
the trees
yeah.
because
Dude,
they're
that is
tracking
so
territory.
hot, so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Why
But yeah,
not?
I would go on any other show, any other show right now, just again for redemption, just to show myself more than anything that I can go on there and not fucking break down like a maniac,
Yeah.
and do better.
We definitely learned a lot. I mean, if we do go back on the show, we're gonna know how to prepare better. We're gonna have a better strategy.
Yep.
I think we
We need to
We might
figure
be
out,
really good.
Figure out how to sneak in sugar packets, and
Yeah.
honey
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, you
All
can't be
those
ripping our life away from us. You know.
and no crying on Squid Game.
Yes.
Yeah, no
Not
crime this
crying.
time.
Never.
No
Never.
crime.
Well, this is fun. Thanks for having
I love
us.
it.
Thank y'all
Thank
for
you,
being
Nikki. We
here.
love ya.
We had so much fun, and we're going to do a lot more episodes coming up, so stay tuned, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, Nikki.
Booyah.
Hey.
Hey,
Good
the camera's
job,
in
man. Fucking
That
did
was
it.
a lot of work and a lot of time.
Oh, it did.
wrap.
Yay!
That was in what? At least 6-7 sessions,
That's a
right?
wrap.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, that was really good, guys.